Hello everyone, Alexi here at Nikko Circuit with some good news today. Mark II is running. That's right, the big useless waste of money that's been sitting around for the past this many years is finally driftable. A few days ago I was on Facebook and I saw that Wins Auto had a track day today on Wednesday, and I just thought, F it, I'm going to take the Mark II there. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least if I drive it, I'll know if something's wrong with it or if it's okay, or it'll give me some motivation or whatever, I don't know. Because a car YouTuber that doesn't have any good running cars is not much of a car YouTuber. So I came out and luckily there's a lot of my friends here today, including, oh look, Fujiwara's here. This is my buddy Fujiwara. So I knew there were a few things wrong with the car, and I thought instead of staying at home and fixing it there, why not come out to the racetrack where you're surrounded by motivation to get it fixed? So first thing was to install these new CR Kai wheels, 18 by 9.5 plus 12, because the rear wheels are 18 by 10.5 plus 23. I am going to space these out a bit, so it fits on the front now, Nankang NS2Rs, should be good. Next thing was I had a rough spot about 5,000 RPM, and I thought, well, I haven't changed the fuel filter for many years, and sure enough, plenty of gunk came out of that, so that was probably a good idea to change. It's like Salt Bay. Kazama-san also gave me some of his new high power coil packs, so I thought I'd change those over, but when I did, I found something. When I was changing the coil packs, I found this. There's your misfire. Luckily for me, the guy in this red JZX90 had some leftover spare plugs, so I just gave him some money for those, stuck them in, and now it revs just fine. Enough talk, let's drive. Let me see, when was the last time I actually drove? Here we go. 6 years ago! If you look at my YouTube channel, there it is. 6 years ago was the last time I drove this car on a video. And they're just called B class, so let's take it out. All right. All right, so absolutely no noise whatsoever with the stock exhaust. So this is probably gonna be the worst sounding JZX video I've ever made because the exhaust is still stock. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this is the first time I've driven this car in a long time, and it's had all the suspension work done, so oh, it's really responsive. It sounds like a vacuum cleaner. Keep it simple. Handbrake entry, just a narrow line. Yeah. Oh, the 100's back. Yeah, boy. I was worried the clutch was not in great condition, but it seems to be okay. We are only pushing stock power. Driving like an absolute beginner. Oh, it's so smooth and responsive. It just doesn't have any horsepower. Okay. 100's back. All right. I'm good with that. Hang on. What's wrong with the wiper? Oh, the wiper's perished. Oh, Robbie Nishida's out there. There you go. For the people who always ask, Where are the Drift MR2s? Here you go. Robbie Nishida is also vlogging on YouTube. We'll talk to Robbie later, but yeah, Robbie's doing vlogging now too. If you want a drift channel in Japan where the host actually knows what they're talking about, Robbie's probably the only one. Here's Robbie's car, naturally aspirated 3S Beams engine. Alright, so lucky for him it's raining today.
It's also like good on gas. You don't have to go, you know, the parts are cheaper. So
That's true, yeah.
So it's more of, I know some people don't get this, but it's track time, you know. Just driving a lot doesn't change anything, you gotta think about it every time. But at the same time, if you're spending a lot of time on the car, repairing it, you know, dumping money into the aftermarket parts and stuff like that, it keeps you away from going to the track.
Yep.
And I hear a lot of those guys with excuses where it's like, oh, I can't buy tires. Oh, it's like you don't have to worry about buying tires, but you can find it. You know?
Yeah, these are like
snow tires.
you probably, are these snow tires? They look like Himalaya Ice. These are federal snow tires.
And then, think about it.
I never even heard of those.
And it rained today. We don't have to change tires.
Yeah, I haven't even changed tires. I changed the front tires, the back ones I'm probably gonna go home on them too. What is this helmet? What is this? Kakkui ne. So I installed Nagahama's Sora. And Garrett pretty cool in the engine bay. I haven't seen this car for a while. This is a Toyota Crown Athlete, and I believe this one used to be turbocharged and supercharged, but I think it's just turbocharged now. But it's even better, it's got a 2J in it with a TD0625. So these cars only came with the 1JZ VVTi, but this one has a 2J in it. So these are some of the more minor big body drift cars. 17 Crown, Sora, and Aristo. Yeah, we have to take a closer look at this car. Alright, oh my god. This is so clean. The center, look, the plastic on the center console is still like unscratched. All the plastic is still okay. And oh, we need to go over the other side. And we have the actual Ital Volante Admiral. 最近これなんかいくらかな？20万？20万くらい。20万円くらいじゃない？20万。昔は査定が20万で書いてある。Yeah, you used to be able to buy the whole car for 2G back in the day. Now the wheel costs about 2G. Got the cup holder and the little, of course, car that Natsuki made. It's so clean. Look, the door handle things are not all cracked and wow. Oh, it has a rear seat. Oh, that's a. And he's drifting this. So I was just joking before. His name is obviously not Fujiwara. This is Mr. Igeta. He also has a Porsche that's like pink, and he drifts that as well. And I've seen it drift. Look at this. So the stock plastic intake. So this is what a stock intake looks like on an AE86 if you've never seen one before. The stock intake, stock airbox, radiator is still standard, and 16 valve. So the only mods it has an exhaust. Exhaust to? Look at the exhaust. Amazing. Look at it. The finest in. Wow! No rust! Yeah, 錆びてない. Nice condition. Look, there's no rust or anything. And even the stickers are like just slightly sun faded. You sort of forget how hilariously 80s the material was on these. Look at this. Yeah! And because people complain about it all the time, on Morita's cars, it doesn't have Watanabes. Here you go. This actually has the watts on it. 185 60 14s. じゃあなんでこんな綺麗な車がこんなところで走ってるんですか？
こんなところで、飾っておくだけはあまり好きじゃない。やっぱり走る車だと思ってるんで。
車が走るもの。
走るもの。
Yeah, it would be a shame just to leave this in a garage and not drive it. That is some really, really old school fuel injector setup. Yeah, it's a fairly wide stance for an MR2. Four-door. It was R32 day just a few days ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it down to Mikawa for the R32 day there. Also, my R32 is still not running. It's got a bit more of a dress-up / circuit vibe to it, but it looks really cool. I like the headlight covers. Oh yeah, this Forester, I think he broke something earlier in the day, I think. This might not be a factory color, it's got a bit more of a vivid look to it. It's got like a green pearl crazing effect on the scoop. Well, I don't want to jinx it, but now that the car is running okay, I figure it might be a good idea to bless it with some new parts that I've been waiting to put on. We'll do that when we come back in. They're in the back of the car. Remember this? Driftworks steering wheel, we'll put that on next. And I've also got a new shift knob from Serial 9. This is the older one. But I've got a new one to put in as well. Are these annoying? Should I take these off? I'll take them off. I'm sure there's some people in comments complaining about them. And that's strawberry. Oh no, it's caught. Oh no, it's caught on the GoPro. How do I get it off? There we go. Strawberry and black ice. Okay. Not really sure what smell black ice is. Some of you may have noticed too that the fuel gauge doesn't work. I'll show you that when we go back in. That is a very common JZX problem, especially in a drift car. This is the fuel level sender right here, and whenever you load stuff into the back of a JZX, it inevitably bumps up against this and breaks the plug, which is plugged into that. So I need to fix that. That's why the fuel gauge doesn't work. Yes, I know I'm doing handbrake entries. I just want to do it that way until I get used to the car. Also, I'm slightly worried about the clutch, like I said before. Oh, it's so smooth. I got to put an exhaust on before the next event. Can I link it? Yes, I can. That was that was so messy. It's got a bit of a funny flat spot, about 4,500. I'm not really sure what that is, but it's just running the stock computer. It's running the stock computer with a bunch of, you know, plug-in things and stuff like that from when it used to run the FCON V Pro, and they'll probably all be gone when that's the worst line I've ever taken. When I use the link, we'll get rid of all that stuff and just run it off the link. I'm glad it rained today, so I can just sort of ease my way back into it. Yeah, see that sort of weird flat spot there, about 45? Not sure what that is. Alright, I'm a bit more confident. Next run, let's go for a wider line. that's a lot more fun, isn't it? What the f was that? Oh, it was a bird. I thought it was a drone. It was a crane or something. I gotta say, all the suspension from Kazama and the Serial 9 stuff has really tightened this car up. I've never driven a JZX that's as responsive as this. Man, it's got some lock on it. Oh dude, the lock is so good. Also, one other thing I should probably do is go and get the gearbox oil changed and the diff oil changed, because those haven't been done in a while. What are they all doing there? Also, the gearbox is going to need either a rebuild or a change at some point, because it's starting to get a bit funny going into third. Actually, it's been like that for a long time. Bang bong. Bong bang bong. Bong bang 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 bang. Oh no, what if I have to come to Nikko all the time and make drift videos? That would be terrible. I think we got time now to change the steering wheel. Driftworks, suede, genuine Nardi. This is the perfect steering wheel. Thank you Driftworks, thank you Phil. Now I need to wear gloves when driving on the street too. I should probably pack up first, or I'll do that now.
You want me to hold that?
No, it's okay.
I know. So
Apparently I won a competition, or I came second or something. I won! I came second in my class. How about that? I got second place in middle class. Now usually I enter expert class. I don't feel too bad about entering middle class today because obviously I haven't driven the car for a long time. So I don't feel too bad about entering middle class. It's not like I'm trophy hunting or anything. But during the competition session, I did like 2 laps where I tried to do them really good, really smooth. So I guess that's what won it. So that's actually a really good start to getting this car back on the grind. I just won this at the rock, paper, scissors competition. I didn't take my camera in there because I didn't think I needed it, but I shot it on my phone for Instagram, so here it is. Yeah, I won another thing today too. Love car sticker and t-shirt. Before it gets too dark, I gotta swap out the Serial 9 shift knob. So this is the old one. It's one of the best shaped gear knobs ever. This will be going on my van, I think. Here's the new one. Okay, now this one comes with a bunch of spacers and adapters, so it'll fit anything, any height. So find the one that fits. Okay, that's the one. If you get one of these Serial 9 ones, make sure you put it with this notch facing down so you can get it out if you need to with a screwdriver. Now I already put these Serial 9 green bands on, but it comes with a bunch of bands so you can change to whatever color you like. But I'm just gonna leave the green ones on because that's Serial 9's color. And they sent me, oh, I should have put this on today, a spin turn knob or a drift knob. It goes on here. I'll put it on next time. Thank you, Gerard. Thank you, Serial 9. So new shift knob, just ignore all this stuff in the background, and new steering wheel. All right, that's all from here today at Nikko Circuit. Bye, Robbie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone follow his channel as well. So, Mark II, first day out, second in a comp. It ran good. Luckily, everything that I thought was wrong with it, and I was able to fix it. And the other things that were wrong with it, like the broken spark plug insulator, I was able to find some spark plugs, just secondhand ones. I just gave him 20 bucks for some secondhand ones. It ran good. It's still a bit funny. Obviously the exhaust, with the standard exhaust, it sounds terrible. I guess the next time we run it, maybe we'll put a sports exhaust back on it so at least it sounds all right. He's the owner of Nikko Circuit. So next time, I mean, I don't know how it'll go, what we're gonna do next, but look, it runs. Mark II is back. Mark II content for all the people who've waited so long. Yes, Mark II. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.
高島さんによろしく。6月、アレクシおめでとう。
ありがとう。びっくりした。That's Hiromi from Wins Auto.
Yeah.
She ran the day today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Bye.